Okay, here's a new project I'm working on specifically for FPV. It's a 1200 millimeter Popwing, an EPP wing. Normally they sell them in 900 and then a mini Popwing version, but they've got a 1200 millimeter that I've been looking for a while, and I finally got one. So here it is. Yeah, it's EPP. Seems to be very nicely made. Already cut out for the batteries and stuff like that, although I'm not real crazy about the design, but it's a very stiff wing with a square carbon tube in each wing, and I kind of like that, so it seems like a really good quality. Normally I would buy a kit, and I've been watching the kit for this plane. It's been out of stock forever and a day, so I decided to buy the almost ready to fly. Comes with all the bits and pieces, everything except the receiver. The prop that comes with this is a standard little cheapo GWS prop. I think it's a 8x4 prop. Got a manual here. We got a bag of goodies. Comes with a plywood motor mount, some more carbon spars, some tape, various bits and pieces. Control horns, push rods, all that stuff. Also comes with 2 servos. These are 17-gram servos. I'm not real sure what brand they are. They say Tech 1 on them, which is the brand of the Popwing. So I'm sure they're just rebranded something else, but they seem like decent little servos. I'll go ahead and use them. We also have a 30 amp ESC, again rebranded to Popwing. Not sure what brand it is, but it seems like a pretty good little ESC. I'll use that as well. The kit comes with this motor. It's a 53-gram 1250 kV motor, and while the motor does seem like it's a pretty decent build quality, it seems a little bit small. I don't think it's going to work out for FPV. Perhaps if I was just using it as just a plane, although I've heard that it's underpowered a little bit with this motor, but no big deal. I'll use that on some other project, and I'll decide what kind of motor I'm going to put on there. Got a bunch of servo extensions. I can't have too many of those. And finally, I had a problem with my 900 megahertz FPV kit. It quit working over the weekend. Actually, the last couple of times I tried to fly it, it didn't work. So I decided to go ahead and pick up another FPV kit. And what I picked up this time was a 1.2 gigahertz Lawmate system. Everybody talks about it being a decent quality kit, so I figured I'd go with that. It seems like a pretty nice receiver. The transmitter is 1000 milliwatt Lawmate. It comes with a heat sink. It's a little bit heavy, but it's got a big heat sink on there. This is the US version, so I think it's limited to 1280 megahertz. Comes with a couple of little whip antennas, various cables for the transmitter and the receiver. Standard kit, but I think this is going to be a better quality kit than what I've been flying with. Also got some ferrite cores to clean up my video signal. So yeah, this is the current project. It's going to be the 48-inch Nitroplanes Popwing EPP FPV. Now this is going to be the former for my helical antenna, my circular polarized antenna. I made this out of balsa, and comparing this to a 5.8 gigahertz version that I built, you really big difference in size. The 5.8 works really well. Hoping that the 1.2 gigahertz will work well as well.